So let's talk. Okay, let's talk turkey. All right. Man, a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff to talk about. Really good. Okay. Liam Reese is here, right? Liam Reese. Got it. Yep. Liam is a recovering addict and single father. I was so happy that Liam and his daughter could both share their first 12 steps.
Oh.
Liam, I love you. All right. Bern Podcasy is here. Hey, Bern.
Hey, everybody.
Yep. Bern would fit in perfectly at a school. He has the face of the librarian and the body of the lunch lady. I'm confident Bern wouldn't develop another coat problem because it's too hard for him to look himself in the mirror. All right. Jdub is here, everybody. Jdub. Jdub, I'm really happy to see you here, and I'm really happy that you could save some money by cutting your own hair. It looks great. Looks fantastic. Jdub is hiding his homosexuality by paying Veronica, his girlfriend, to pretend to be in love with him, because no one can figure that one out. Great stuff. Let's keep moving. Jamie Iglesias is here. Yep. Jamie Iglesias, she filled in for Jana after Jana abandoned us. It's kind of the opposite of her sex life because she gets filled in and then she gets abandoned. Just kidding. I'm so happy Jamie is here. And that, guess what? Her interview will be airing next Tuesday on the Working Perspectives podcast and all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives podcast. Little FYI, in that interview, she admits to multiple accounts of statutory rape that she committed.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yep. Finally, the man of the hour, Steve Cabot. I truly love Steve. I love the endless hours of editing that he causes and the multiple sponsorships that he's cost us because he can't stop spouting homophobic slurs. Yeah. Believe it or not, Steve graduated high school. Believe it or not, Steve graduated high school. Little known fact is that Steve's #1 subject in high school was being a wigger. Steve is famously afraid of commitment. The only thing that runs away faster than Steve does from commitment is his hairline from his forehead.
Interesting.
Yeah, Steve has been locked up several times, and being a mechanic really came in handy when he was locked up because he had so much success servicing tailpipes. How about it? Steve does have an ego. Whenever he is banging someone, he closes his eyes and pretends he's jerking off. But in all honesty, I want to talk about this guy as much as we're busting for him. So we'll wind it back a few years. When I first met Steve, it was at a wrestling practice in high school, and he threw a mop at me. Don't know why. Might have been my fault, but it's definitely his. But let's keep it moving then to present day. So I'm doing the show, right? We had just started the show in January 5th of 2021. Steven reached out to me beyond the show on the Tuesday show, right? And he had a great time, really great show. It's an episode available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Work Checks Podcast. But what had happened is that, at that time, the show was going through some bumps. Shake was leaving. Pete was transitioning at that time. And the Poppin', we had just, what's that?
You know a woman?
Yes. But the Poppin', we had just started, right? And, one of the things that's tough is you have to be consistent in this game. And that's one thing that we preach that we do. And Steve had been on the show. We had aired a 2-episode series with him, which went really well. And then we had started recording pop-ins. And, there's a few people I could reach out to at the time, but one person that I didn't think I could that would come through and has come through every time since then was Steve, right? He's someone you can rely on, someone you can count on. He's had my back through this whole thing. He's my right-hand man. You know, we do have a saying on this show from the great Steven Jackson, is that we ride together, fam. And no one embodies that more than Steve. I'll tell you that right now. This is his 113th appearance on the Working Perspectives podcast. Yeah. How about it? He comes here ready to play, ready to perform every week. I mean, there's no one really I can count on more, and I can't thank him enough for doing this. I love the hell out of him. And, you know, if he wants to get up here and say a couple things, we'd be happy to hear it. Come on, Steve.